Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rumela, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you guys about 5 habits that I inculcated into my daily routine since the past few months, probably 6 to 8 months, and these habits have literally changed my life. They've mainly helped me remain a lot more stable mentally and emotionally, which is what all of us crave for. We really, want to be happy and content, and that is what these habits do. And they also help you be a lot more productive throughout the day. So these habits have literally changed my life in a lot of ways, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Also created a free printable document about how you can inculcate these habits into your daily routine, and also a habit tracker along with that, because it's scientifically proven that if you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. If you inculcate these habits into your daily routine for the next 21 days, they will literally change your 2021. You will have a more peaceful, happier life. Not just 2021, your life in general will be more peaceful and calm, and you will feel more happy and content. So if you guys are interested to know what these habits are, then please keep on watching. So the first habit that literally changed my life is a very cliche, boring habit that a lot of people talk about, but most of us, we do not inculcate this in our routine, and we cannot inculcate it for a lot of reasons, and that is waking up early. Before you stop the video and just walk out, please hear me out. I know waking up early is not everyone's cup of tea. It's very, very difficult, and even if you do it for a couple of days, you just cannot continue doing it, because I don't know, it's just a very, very difficult habit to inculcate. It was for me as well. I could not wake up early. I still, even today I struggle with waking up early. Some days it's very, very difficult, but trust me when I say this, if you wake up early, it's going to change your life. It changed my life 101%. Now I am someone who absolutely despise waking up early, and I even hated people who told me to wake up early, including my mom. I would literally get so annoyed and frustrated when she would ask me to wake up early. But when I started doing it, I could not believe the results that it gave me. And honestly speaking, this is not a habit that I did because I wanted to be productive or because I wanted a better life. It just happened to me because I have a 1-year-old baby, Inaya. For a lot of you guys who've been following me for a while, you know that I have Inaya, and since I lived in Pune, Inaya used to sleep with mom. So she slept around 10, and then she used to wake up super early, like around 6:30, and then I had to wake up early as well because I had to take care of her. Mom used to just go out to walk, or just she had, her stuff to do. So I had to wake up early. And that is how I got into this habit of waking up early. And for the first few days I was really annoyed and frustrated, and then my mom also pushed me to wake up early so that I can get a lot of things done. And oh my god, guys, on days that I woke up early, I literally got 100 more things done than I would on a normal day. On days that I woke up early, I used to get so much stuff done. Earlier I used to wake up around maybe 11-12, and then I used to do my shoot in the evening. But on days when I wake up early, I complete my shoot around 12, and then I get the whole day to edit, create content for Instagram, spend time with Inaya, spend time with my family. I can get a lot more stuff done when I wake up early, and that is why I absolutely love it. It also makes me feel content about being so productive and doing a lot of things than just lazing around the whole day. When you wake up late, it just makes you feel a lot more lazy and very less productive, is what I feel. So the beauty about waking up early is that you do not have to be very strict on yourself. What you can do is you can wake up 15 to 30 minutes before your usual wake up time, and then gradually you can increase the time. So if you wake up at 10, you can maybe wake up at 9:45 or 9:30, and then you can gradually decrease it to 9, and then 8, 7 and 6, whatever it is. I also have a few tips for you guys to wake up early. What you can do is have a beautiful morning routine. Have a morning routine that you would want to wake up to. in the morning. So maybe anything that you like. You could make yourself like a nice breakfast, or have your cup of chai, or just read a book, or meditate, do anything, listen to music, anything that makes you really happy. Just do that first thing in the morning, and that will really help you, it will help you wake up early, because you want to wake up to do that thing. For me, it's having a nice breakfast and journaling. These are the two things that I absolutely love doing. I just grab my breakfast and sit in a silent corner and journal and write my thoughts down. I write my ideas down. I really absolutely love doing that. The second habit that I inculcated is journaling. Now, this is something that I started around 4 to 5 months back, and oh my god, it has been so helpful. It has really changed my mental health a lot, and that is why I absolutely love journaling. Now, there are a lot of different kinds of journaling. You can do like a gratitude journal, you can do like morning pages or evening pages, and then there's bullet journal. There are a lot of journaling techniques you can look up online. There are hundreds of videos on journaling, but I started with gratitude journal. So what I do is, when I wake up in the morning, I grab my cup of chai and I sit down, and I have this book that I got from Amazon. This is a journal. It says Dream, Believe, Create. The book, the journal is also really, really pretty. And this has like a gratitude section and a planning section. This is a 2-in-1 book. So every morning when I wake up, I just grab this journal and sit down with in a silent place, with a peaceful mind, and then I write about every single thing that I'm grateful for. Now it could be the smallest of things that you are grateful for, maybe your family, or maybe because you could afford a phone, or if you could afford the Wi-Fi to create content. Just write down the smallest of things that you are grateful for, and it will make you feel really, really happy, and it will make you feel like you have a lot more than what others do. So a gratitude journal is something that I would highly, highly recommend. It brings out a very positive mindset. In this world of social media, where everybody is showing off a lot of stuff that they have, it makes us feel very negative about ourselves, that we do not have that and we do not have this. So a gratitude journal will really help you get out of that mindset and move into a more positive mind. So that is why I highly recommend starting with a gratitude journal. It's very, very simple. You do not have to necessarily get a journal, but having a gratitude journal really helps you stay motivated to write. So that is why I got one for myself. The next kind of journaling is morning pages or evening pages. So just take 30 minutes out of your day, or it could be minutes or pages. You could just write for 30 minutes or write for 3 pages, whatever you feel. So what you can do is wake up in the morning, grab your cup of coffee, chai, whatever you like, and then sit down with a book and a paper, and then write down every single thought that crosses your mind. It could be ideas, it could be emotions, feelings, whatever you feel like on that particular day. Just write it down. Writing really, really helps. It clears your mind out. It helps you generate a lot of ideas. Journaling also helps you feel more peaceful and less anxious. If you are someone who deals with a lot of anxiety, just try writing down your thoughts and all your anxious thoughts and everything on a piece of paper, and you will feel really light, and you'll feel really calm throughout the day. So definitely try journaling. Next habit is something that has literally helped me stay in this content creation journey, even with a 1-year-old kid that I have to take care of all by myself. Not all by myself, literally I have my husband as well, but even with a kid, I'm able to do it only because I plan every little thing. And planning your day or week in advance is so important, and planning helps you get a lot of things done. You can literally plan every single thing that you have to do throughout the day. Make sure it's attainable and not something that you cannot do, because if you force yourself to do a lot of things that you literally cannot, then you will be overwhelmed, and then you would not like the whole process of planning is to make your life more simpler and calmer. So that is what it should do. You can plan monthly or daily. What you can do is, every day when you wake up in the morning, just write down 5 to 6 things that you want to get done on that particular day, and write the top 3 things in bold. That is going to be like your priority list, where you want to get those 3 things done no matter what, and then if you get time, you can do the rest of the 3 things. Now don't write down 10 to 15 things and overwhelm yourself, and then at the end of the day you'll feel bad for not being able to do all of that. So don't do that. Just make sure your all the activities are really simple, and if you have like some time consuming activity in that day, make sure you don't include a lot of other activities. So plan your day according to what it's going to be like. Another type of planning is Kanban board, which can be done on a weekly basis, monthly basis, or people even do it for 3 months, but I think that is like a very, very long term planning, which I am not capable of. Now the Kanban board will be divided into 3 sections. The first section is are all the tasks that you want to get done in that particular week. The second section is going to be your work in progress, as in what you are doing from those tasks, and the third section is going to be all the tasks that you have completed. You can also have a fourth section where you have migrated the task, or cancelled the task, just rescheduled the task. It could be anything. That could be the fourth section, but this also is a really good way of planning if you want to plan for the week. That really helps you get an idea of where you are heading to. So again, that is something that I would highly recommend. Now the benefits of planning are, it helps you get a clearer idea of what has to be done. It helps you get a lot more stuff done. It helps you feel more productive. And it just helps you feel more calm and peaceful at the end of the day, knowing that you have done all of these things throughout the day. So I would highly recommend planning your day out if you want a more productive and peaceful life. The next habit is something that I picked up around 6 months back, and oh my god, it has literally changed my skin, and that is having a nighttime and a daytime skincare routine. For the longest time in my life, I did not have a skincare routine. I could not just do it. I don't know, I was really lazy to inculcate any routine. I would do my skincare here and there whenever I felt like when my skin was feeling really dull and bad. I would do a skincare, and then I would forget about it until my skin felt that bad again. But since I have gotten into a full-fledged morning and nighttime skincare routine, my skin has never looked better. Now if your skincare routine is really elaborate and it has like a lot of steps, you are going to be overwhelmed and you will not be able to do it every single day. So make sure your skincare routine is really simple. It could be like a 3-step skincare routine which you can do every single day. But make sure you do it religiously every single day and see the difference that it brings in your skin. Earlier, when I did not have a skincare routine, my skin used to be like really bad. Like it used to have really bad days. But since I have stuck to my morning and nighttime skincare routine, my skin has been feeling absolutely beautiful. The only regret that I have is not starting the skincare routine earlier, but better late than never. I've been having the best skin of my life lately, and I am so thankful to have inculcated this habit into my daily. Last habit is taking 30 minutes out of your day for self-care. Now it could be any time of the day. It could be in the morning, it could be in the afternoon, it could be evening, it could be at night. Any time when you are feeling burnt out, when you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed, just take 30 minutes out and do something that you absolutely love. But make sure you do it every single day. Even when you're not feeling stressed out, just do it at night to unwind. It could be anything that you love, like reading a book, maybe going out for a walk, just having a cup of hot chocolate, listening to music, having a long hot shower, just anything that makes you feel really calm. It could be meditation, yoga, anything. Just do anything that makes you feel really peaceful, and that will literally change your life. If you are someone who deals with a lot of stress and anxiety on a daily basis, then this habit will really help you stay calm and stay more peaceful. This habit has definitely changed my life. Now I am not able to do this every single day since I moved here to Bombay, because I have a lot of things to do, but whenever I can, I sneak in at least 10 to 15 minutes a day and do something that I absolutely love. I usually go out for a walk, or just make myself a nice cup of tea, just anything that I love, and it has literally made me feel so much more happy and content and calm. And that is why I absolutely love this habit and would highly recommend you guys to try it out as well. Those were the 5 habits that I have inculcated into my life, and they have brought about so much change into my life. I am able to get so much done because I have inculcated these habits. And if you are someone who's looking for a better 2021, where you want to be more productive, you want to be more peaceful and calm, you want to feel more happy and content about your life, then definitely try inculcating these habits, and do it for 21 days, and then all these habits will come to you naturally. Trust me on this. So I would highly recommend you guys to try these habits out. If you guys try any of these habits out, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed sharing these habits with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.